Hi everybody, Ali Akbarian, your resident road safety expert from Mobility Engineering, back again for another Q&A. Thank you very much for tuning in and sending in those questions. Keep them coming, and like we say with that trusty subscribe flag over there, hit the button that looks like that red one over there that's somewhere down there. We'd love your support to get to that 10,000 subscriber mark, get all of our information all over the country, and maybe even in parts of the world. It'll be great. Okay, so on to today's question. So today's question is around child seats, child car seats. These are commonly used both in the disability industry and the non-disability industry. So this is very common for a lot of our users and OTs, as well as mums and dads that tune into the channel. So the question that comes up is around, the capsule. Because the capsule, and this is all capsules by the way, they have a separate base to their kind of carrier unit. And it's actually about the approvals. So I'm going to show you here, because the capsule on this particular brand, it has all the approvals and the dates and everything on the base of the capsule, right? So it's there on the base. So you see it's got a date of manufacturer and approval. The question that has come up is, well, we can see an approval on the base, but when we look at the capsule, we can see the approval, but we can't actually see the same date. So how do we know if what we're supposed to do with the capsule? Like, how does it work? Is there supposed to be something on this as well as this? How do we tie them up together and so on? All right? So the answer is that it has to just be on one or the other. It doesn't have to be on both. And the reason why is because the capsule is not a separate device to its base. So a capsule cannot be installed on its own. The capsule comes in combination with the base. It comes in one box. It doesn't come in separate packages or boxes. It comes together, connected together. So when you purchase this device, it comes connected like that, and this base is made for this capsule carrier, right? Now, that's how this is made. So if I have an approval on the capsule or the carrier, it doesn't matter because it covers both, because they are technically one unit. You can separate it to travel around the shops or something like that, but when you're traveling in the vehicle, they are connected together, so they are one unit. So you only need one approval label on one of them, right? Now, what if you separate them and then you bring another capsule in or another base in? Well, that's actually not allowed because they are tied to each other. So they have to be approved together. You can't go and get another one of these from some other seat and another base and come and put it onto this. So they must always stay together and live together. So a little side note, this question actually came up because someone had bought a second-hand seat and wasn't sure if that was the right combination, and was a bit suspicious that they thought that the capsule was actually different to the base. And as we explained to them, which we've got videos around that, it's not recommended for you to buy second-hand child car seats because you don't know that history, and then you don't know if it's actually the ones that are made for each other. So very important that you understand that the capsule and its base is all one unit. If it's got an approval or date label on the capsule, that also covers the base. If it's got one for the base, that also covers the capsule. It's the same thing. You don't have to have one label on each. If you do have one label on each, it's okay, but you don't have to have it, right? So that's just how it works. And you've got to make sure that they always stay together in combination, the capsule and the base. Other than that, hopefully that answers that question of the approvals on the base and the separation of the capsule. And like we say, hit the subscribe button like that little red button over there, that's somewhere down there. Keep those questions coming, and we'll see you next time.